running, there's Selenium running. Not possible together. Partition is available, then only we are conducting the 2 sessions at a time, 2 separate batches. If there is no partition, sir, what happens? HTML, Selenium, mixing it. I'm pronouncing HTML, that's our pronouncing the Selenium. HES, TE, MOL, Selenium kada ila vastadu anamata. That is only. Because partition available also, some still noises are coming because doors not closed. That's the reason. But partition, without partition in the single floor, conducting the 2 batches is possible or not possible. So how many batches you want to run? And that number of partitions required in the floor. So every room we can use for a separate batch. One room HTML batch, one room Selenium, another room Oracle, another room Java, something like that. My web pages also I want to use the same purpose only. The single page I want to split into multiple blocks, and every block I want to display some different content. Every block we can display the different content. And the same thing another explanation, sir. Previous all the 20 pages we designed the pages horizontally or vertically. Huh? Answer, sir. Huh? Horizontally. Sure, huh? That side sound okay. This side no sound. Both are. Both. ఇక్కడ కూడా both answer. Vertically, horizontally. Vertically, horizontally. Vertically, horizontally. But actually previous all my programs I designed horizontally only. Data comes always like this, line by line, line by line. How you are writing the notes, in the same style I also designed my web page. So notes we are writing horizontally, vertically, both are. Horizontally. My web page also designed in the same manner. But some scenarios we want to design the web page vertically. That cases division tag compulsory required. Reason, if I want to design the page vertically in your notebook also, without folding the page, can you write vertically? No, kada, you are folding, right? Maybe scale available, one line we are drawing. Then how we are going to writing? Vertically only, kada, obviously. I'll go for normal explanation. Division is a container level tag. Means it is grouping the elements and controls or components of the HTML, whatever it may be. The HTML tags, it is going to grouping, sir. And inside the division tag, we can place any type of content. Normal text we can place, or images also we can place, there is no problem. A division tag used to divide a web page as a number of sub-pages or sub-parts. And each part is represented as a one division tag. In each part we can display the different type of content. And division tag for what purpose we are using, sir? Additional advantages. For better maintenance purpose and effective designing and simplifying of the CSS code. So for better designing of the web page, division tag we are using. Some effective designing of the page, division tag we are using. And division also helps to simplify your CSS code also. And division tag is a paired tag and it's a block level tag. It's more than the block level, sir. That is called as the container. Division is the container level tag. It's more than the block level. And this is the basic syntax of the division tag. Division, what are the content you want to present? Write the content. Any type of content, sir. Headings, paragraphs, labels, images, spans, order list, unordered list, field set, whatever it may be. Any type of content you can place and close this one. And how many division tags we can create in one web page, sir? Any number of division tags we can create in one web page. One division tag inside subdivision tags also possible. The partitioning, sub-partitioning, again sub-partitioning also possible. At any much of deep level we can dive. Minimum one level, maximum how much levels you want to dive in, that is your choice. Objections not aware. So first I'm showing the example on that one. See, the H1 tag prints a message, apples. Again one more H1 tag, some mangoes. One more H2 tag, some oranges. Yes. Right now all these three tags have the individual tags. Three individual tags just design the side by side, but there is no linking or connection between the three tags. This is one separate step, sir. This is one separate step. This is one separate step. Three steps we developed. Three steps output we are getting onto the screen. Officially, unofficially, there is no connection between these. And this is output. But now I am going to grouping all these three components, sir. Right now all these are the three individual. Now I am going to grouping all these three components by using the division tag. This is one of the advantages of division tag. What I said the first point, that is this one. It's grouping the number of HTML elements. That is I said here. Outputs are same output, same result. Then why we are grouping, sir? Coming explanations you will get the advantage of that grouping. So without division tag we will get the same output, but now all three are the individual tags. Now after division tag we will get the same output, but all these three are the members of the division tag. So they're the relation forming. Now it becomes as a one unit. In object-oriented programming we call it as an encapsulation. This is called as encapsulation in our OOPS if you have any Java .NET knowledge. Encapsulation, you are doing the same thing only. My point of view. Output no changes, sir. Output no changes, sir. Programs we are never developed always for outputs. Programs we have to develop as per the systematic approaches also. Output only not matter. And next I'm going to designing one more division tag. What is the advantage of this grouping? This second example will get an idea. So first my requirement I'm explaining, sir. I want to print the 5 subjects names, our front-end technologies. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, Angular. These 5 subjects names I want to print it. How, sir? With some specific background color, all same colors. All 5 headings with the same background color with the same foreground color. Plus all headings should be displayed in the fixed width size only. And all headings should be getting the center of this size boxes also. I need some particular box, measurement box. And all this data should be center of the box. Next, all these 5 headings should be displayed as a single box. Not separate, should be displayed in the single box. This is my requirement. I'm going to apply the one more setting, see that one. Style. Background color I'm applying first. Background or background color, your choice, whatever it may be. So background color, blue I'm taking here. Next to foreground color, I'm going to taking yellow. Next to width required. How much width, sir? 400 pixels width required. Next to alignment center, text align center, text align center. First I'm closing here. Headings are our subjects names we are displaying. The first subject will get like this, with the adjustment required little bit. The box to box inside data also in center. Now the same type of thing I need for other subjects also. I'm just copy pasting. But if you copy paste it also, you type it manually, directly on it. No sir, I'm not typed sir, I just copy pasted sir. That's your psychological feeling only. Practical you type the code, you redesigned again. The total code we redesigned again. So cascading, style sheets, next JavaScript, next Bootstrap, next one Angular. So 5 headings ready, run it. This is output. So 90% my expectation I reached it sir here. Okay, 10% pending. A 10% sir. I said all should be displayed as a single box, but it is displaying like as a 5 boxes. Gaps also we can remove it. For that again separate settings are available. Another 2 more settings for every tag. Margins removing. That we'll see later. Up to this I will conclude it. So this is the heavy code we required sir. Yellow color, blue color if you observe it. My expectation output if I want to design it, these number of settings I have to write it. Reasons are, first H1 tag if you apply any setting, it's never affected to the second H1 tag because all are the individual tags. No relation between the tags. Then what we are doing sir, all these tags I am grouping by using the division tag. All these tags I am grouping by using the division tag here. Next sir, remove these settings from every tag. We don't need these settings. So much of code simplified. For settings sir, what are the settings we removed from here? Apply the settings to container. So I applied to the division tag. Indirectly these all are the members of division tag. Whenever you apply the styles on container tag, it's automatically applied to content also. A grouping advantage is that one. Now I'll get 100% my expected output like this. Previously 90%, but we designed the huge amount of code. Now it's a simple thing. Over program. Advantage, because this is advantage. 2 minutes before program, after this program you can compare it, you will get the difference clearly. So these 5 tags, if you want to make any appearance changes sir, simply go for division tag apply. The H1 tag or H2 tag are not matter. Maybe all H1s are, that is only applying sir. Don't think like that geniusly sir. One tag I changed, see that one. Then also okay. H2 tag or H3, H1 tags, everything is applying. Now I want to change all these tags alignments sir. Instead of individual, you can just go for the division tag, means container tag. Automatically all are changed. Automatically all are changed. So grouping or non-grouping difference is that one. So these all are the members of the group. The group name is division. If I apply anything on the group name sir, that all settings are automatically impacted to all group members. Simple thing. So in this process what happens sir, Some effective designing is comes, plus code reducing is comes first of all. Lot of code is reduced. Next, in the same thing, we have one more information also here. I said column wise designing. This is the column. Vertically I design, see that one. I design the data vertically. Here I have some gaps, sir. In that I can place one more division box. In that I can display some more components also. 100% possible, no problem. Next example, I'll show that one. So, division tag, it's creating a block in our program. First block I displayed the fruits, so second block I displayed the subject's name, sir. Because blocks are not visible, sir. It depends upon your observation, sir. This is one block, this is one block. Not only box, it's a block or it's a partition. Like that, this page we can cut into any number of partition. Every partition inside we can display the data like this. The next program will get some more effectiveness. See that one. The last program I'm going to continue here. These styles I'm removing from here. I'll go for official CSS here. So style, get back to H1. I'm writing some ID selector. Reasons are, these styles I want to apply to the particular division tag only. Division tag I want to apply, not H1 tags. Because whenever I apply on the division tag, automatically it's impacting to all H1 tags. So that's why I'm going to preferring the division tag ID. Same settings I'm writing here. Same settings, no changes. The color removing. Background color only I'm choosing. So map to this one. ID equals to division 1. The first column, sir. First column ready. Second column, third column also I'm going to create it. Vertically we'll get like this. Same division tag I'm just copy pasting. Subject's names changing. ID, sir, division 2. But no, you are not designed that one, sir. I have to design division 2 ID. Subject's names, different names I'm taking here. Some servlet, PHP, ASP.NET. These all are front end. These all are back end. Now one column front end technologies, one column back end technologies, third column databases. Beautiful technologies are comes. So next, Node.js and Python. The second column. But it's not come side by side, sir. First I'll design the data, then I'll change the settings. Next, third one. Division 3. Right here databases. Oracle, MongoDB, MySQL, Postgre, SQL Server. 5 databases also ready. Next, In division tag ID selectors I'm designing here. Division 2 background color. So I'm taking some baby pink. The second box. Next third box. Division 3 background color. All light colors I'm taking here. Dark colors అయితే కొద్దిగా odd look is comes. But now it is horizontal designing vertical designing vertical sure pakka horizontal designing all horizontally it will come sir, all displaying horizontally like this. These boxes are comes to the first line, then it is called as vertical. It is still horizontal only. Reason but hypertext markup language, after are you printing anything no kada, but how it is vertical? Hypertext markup languages, after that second column one more name, third column one more name, that is vertical. But this is horizontal only designing. But these boxes I want to get here sir, then it becomes as a vertical designing, column wise design with row matrix. It is now currently row matrix. So I want to design the column format sir. Is there any option? A special attribute available in our division tags are, it's called as float. Float to float attribute is available. So basically two division tags side by side, it never comes sir without any special settings. Reasons are basically it's a block level and more than the block container levels. Two containers placing the side by side generally not possible. If you want to place two container level tags side by side, then it becomes as a float attribute. Float attribute purpose is that one. And which alignments are left alignment or right alignment sir? Any alignment we can use that one. So float is a CSS attribute used to display the block level as well as container level tags, elements side by side. With either left alignment or right alignment. So float equals to left and float equals to right. One of the option we have to take. Center sir, float equals to center, if you write the same thing only it will comes. So that's a center, no use, leave it. Go for the left or right. How many containers you want to place the side by side, that number of containers this attribute implementation required. So go to the first division tag, float equals to left. See the change. A small changes comes in output. Yellow pink box gap removed. Yellow and pink box gap removed. But pink and blue box gap is there. But box not comes side by side sir. I am float left but you are not float left. You are still in the block level component only. So go to the second tag also. Repeat the same option to second tag. Float equals to left. Two boxes comes side by side. This is column designing sir. Now open eyes and please says, observe clearly. This is called as column designing. Previously you said column designing, that is horizontal design. Next repeat the same attribute for the third division tag also sir. Float equals to left, third division tag. Previously column wise designing అయితే మరి this is what sir? 5 minutes back when I am asking question you said column wise designing kada, but this is what? Row wise designing మరి ఇందాక అదే అన్నారు కదా column wise. అదే వర్టికల్లీ హార్జాంటల్లీ అంటే what you said previously vertically కదా, but this is observation problem, maybe concentration problem. Question answer you have one? Same question I asked 5 minutes back. 3 boxes available. You said that is vertical designing, but this is what? Diagonal. This is vertical, sir. This is column, sir. Yellow color is one column, pink color is one column, and blue color is the one column. So total page I divided into 3 columns. In every column I am placing the different components. This is one of the specialization of the divs and tags. And we have never seen, sir, this type of designing, sir. Maybe we are not identified or observed, sir. In maximum websites we have this one. I already said it's 100% use in tag. So if you go for Naresh IT only, go to the bottom of the page, last of the page, go see this one. How many columns we have here? 4 columns. They use it all same color. We use a different color. So for us to those difference, only different colors only. So left to right total same color. How many columns? 4 columns clearly visible. Select the data, we'll get. This is column. A selection, observe it, sir. It is called as column. Second column, third column, fourth column. But now in that HTML place, we can design the same content also. No problem. So this is our program. See that when I'm selecting, how it is selecting? The entire row selected? No. It is horizontal designing and the total row selecting actually. But up to HTML after it is splitting and coming to the next slide. This also see that one when I'm selecting and when I'm selecting. If footer section is the live example for that one. Not only photo section, sir. In this Naresh IT web page designing, the home page is there. In this designing, we used approximately 800 divs and tags. Total in this page designing, 800 divs and tags are used. Only divs and tags 800 times used. Other tags, leave it. How can say that one, sir? Can we see the source code of any website or not? Yes, we can go for the source code and their find option is available. We can just ask the find. 800 divs and tags available. Total source code how much, sir? Approximately 3000 lines for this page designing. 3000 lines available, sir, approximately. I go see that one. In this, I want to find how many divs and tags are used, sir. In divs and tag closing step available, kada? Or write the divs and tag closing step. How much count it display? 840. How many divs and closing tags are available? 840 tags are available. So that is the divs and tag needed. Why that number of times we designed? Almost Naresh IT website blocks wise only they designed, sir. Almost Naresh IT website blocks wise only they designed. See that one? These are also blocks wise only. Observed? Images also blocks wise only. Every image displaying they use one divs and tag. Image, every image displaying one divs and tag. And all these divs and tags are placed in one main divs and tag. Again, these images also divs and tag. This data displaying.
శివ హలో, అరే మళ్ళీ చేస్తారా 5 minutesలో?
Naresh IT only using, sir, others not using, sir. If you feel like that, that is our balance, fill yourself. Right, menu bar is there na here. That is dues and tag only. On top of that, one blue color box is there here. That is also dues and tag. And every product is displaying by using one dues and tag. Every product one dues and tag. And all these projects are grouped again one more dues and tag. Then only will get the row wise horizontally see that. Blocks wise. This is called as the block. A clear appearance is available. Observed? A block-wise designing component division operations. Next comes to the float. Now all these three things are comes like this. In left alignment. I need right alignment, sir. Sure, sir. I'm changing the float right. Float equals to right. And float equals to right. But what happens in previous output? In the left alignment, I change it to right. What happens? The original appearance. The previous example output, sir. Now I change the source code to right alignment. What happens? Changes. All these are moving to right side. Sure? Huh? Huh? HTML yellow color box. Attend next. It flow to left alignment output. Now I changed the flow to right. What happening? All these three moving to right side or anything specially happens, sir? Huh? What happened? So color, three colors boxes positions changing, sir. Yellow box goes to the edge of the browser. Yellow next pink comes, pink next blue comes. Exactly same three volta positions it will comes. This is called as float right. All not moving. The alignment right. The float right. Alignment to float difference available. So yellow color box comes to the right side, next pink, pink next blue. This is the process. Next, can I go for some left side, some right side as sir? 100% sir. Look, this one right side, this one right side, and this one left side. Front end to back end to right side, databases to left side. Front end, back end, right side to databases left side. No sir, front end to this I'll continue to right only. Middle one I want to change to left side, sir. Possible. Middle box ka sir. Middle box taking and placing in the left side. And balance two boxes are adjusting the positions. Now see that one. Actually pink middle box originally, but it goes to the left side. Balance 2 goes to the right side. So like that we can shuffle the positions based on the alignment. But actually concept is displaying the side by side containers the matter. Yes, we got it side by side containers. In the displaying process, positions changing, option available, and you can go for your interest. all we can display as a left, all we can display as a right, some left, some right. Which one also you can decide as per your interest. So the next one is division tag with flex. Last example I said in the next session we'll discuss it. We have still time, sir. So today only I'm going to explaining that one. Display 4 models already completed. 2 pending kada. Pending one, first one flex. Division tag we are combining with the display attribute with the flex combination. Today's first explanations are display. 4 models we completed it already. This is the 5th model. So what is the flex, sir? Flex is also one type of alignment of our HTML elements. Flex is also one type of alignment of our HTML elements. Which type of alignment, sir? Especially division tags or block level tags we are using this flex. Regular tags it's not required, sir. Block level, container level tags it's more useful compared to ordinary tags. Any block level tags and container tags cases only use the display equals to flex. So what happens if I apply the flex, sir? మనకి mathematics లో row matrix, column matrix అనే 2 matrices available. Any idea na? Row matrix, column matrix. So I want to align all my block level components, or I want to align all my container level components like as a row matrix or like as a column matrix. That is the flex. Like as a row matrix or like as a column. Both not possible. Either row or column matrix only possible. Both no chance at all. Display equals to flex. It displaying all elements side by side, row wise or column wise. If you need more clarity, remove this one. Elements either row wise or column wise. Which one, how the system knows, sir? We can decide that one. We can clearly instruct the browser. I need the row alignment, I need the column alignment, and we can clearly specify that one. Supporting attributes are available. So either row matrix or column matrix. If you go for the row matrix, all side by side it will comes. If you go for the column matrix, all one by one it will comes. Which model, sir? It depends upon our content we can design it, sir. Sometimes row matrix required, sometimes column matrix. The way of your presentation or way of the data also. Both is good affecting that one. Next one, a small guideline. If you want